Hey, boys and girls, welcome back to Soul Hackers 2. In the last one, well, we had definitely an interesting one. Well, we didn't make it in time to saving Mangetsu. And, well, yeah, everything kind of turned completely on its head. And, well, yeah, we kind of failed in our mission to hopefully recover that fourth covenant. And, well, let's just say that, well, with Iron Mask now having 4 of the covenants in his possession, and, well, Zenon having 3 of them, Iron Mask having 1, well, there's only one person left that has the last one, meaning we are now going to be definitely targeted here very shortly. There's no way around it. And Iron Mask now knows for sure that, well, if a body is completely destroyed, we can't bring it back. So, yeah, Mangetsu is gone for good. He is a big puddle of blood on the floor in line 14. So, yeah, we're definitely in a definitely strange environment now. Because, well, we're now being hunted, basically, I guess you could say, in a way. Hopefully they don't know where we are yet, but the thing is, well, Covenant people can sense other covenants. So, Fig can sense Iron Mask, but Iron Mask has his mask, which, well, masks it. So, yeah, we're definitely not in a good situation there. But, hopefully, we still have time. But the thing is, well, with Mangetsu now gone, and a big mystery connected to Arrow and Mangetsu. Apparently, Mangetsu has some kind of connection to Arrow to the point where he knows that Arrow is a beacon of hope. Well, it seems like what we were told before by Aion, that Arrow definitely is important in the world, well, having a chance. The thing is what kind of chance is that really? And how important is Arrow truly when it comes down to everything? That's the real question. And honestly, I think we'll definitely be getting to that soon with how things are going. But, with that being said, we're now officially in, well, our next adventure. The thing is, though, I was given a hint. We should go into the orphanage first, before we go any further. Because of the fact that more Club Cretaceous stuff should open up. And that's why. And if we want to, you know, focus on Soul, Matrix, and that, we should just go there first and make it, you know, basically set it up and get it done. So we can get as much of our points that we need for later when we go and do the Soul Matrix, basically. Which is cool. So I think we'll definitely do that. So it's definitely time to go meet up with Raven again. And see what's going on with the orphanage that is apparently a connector piece into Yatagarasu and becoming a member of it. From what we learned.
Arrow's back! Treats! Did you bring more treats?
Doesn't look like it.
Sorry, nothing today.
Yeah, sorry buddies.
Aww.
That kid with the red jacket really looks like a young Arrow, honestly. If anybody, from what we know about this place, if anybody's gonna become a, I guess you would say, well, summoner, I think that kid might end up becoming one, just due to him, you know, looking up to Arrow like he does.
Arrow's a meanie, huh? Maybe his shady old buddy in the tacky suit will be nicer.
Maybe.
Oh, that stings. Okay, kiddies, who wants candy?
Oh, you're talking about Saizo. I thought you were talking about Raven.
Me!
Well, it looks like Saizo at least has something.
I don't see Raven around. I wonder what he's doing.
Well, we did say if Raven's not here, we just hang out around the orphanage a little bit. So, I guess we can just wait around for him.
Teacher's at the hospital. Munenori got a fever, so we took him to the doctor.
That's not good.
This is bad.
It's just a fever. I'm sure he's fine. We can just wait for him to come back.
True. I'm also still curious about that girl in the pink dress. Because she actually has a model for, like, you know, like Ringo and Arrow here on the bottom. So I'm kind of curious what's going on with that, because that would mean she's important in some way. I just don't know exactly, obviously, what that importance is. Maybe she's a summoner. I guess that would be a way of thinking of it. Who knows, though?
No, not that. It's almost dinner time. Did Raven have time to prepare anything?
That's actually a good question.
I'll go check the kitchen.
Poor kids need something to eat.
Bad news. There's nothing ready.
Oh, well, yeah, that's definitely bad. Okay, well, it looks like we're definitely on dinner duty then, if Raven's out.
Why don't you guys make dinner, Arrow? We've got all these adults here. At least one of you's gotta know how to cook.
That is true. Someone's gotta know how to cook here.
I always knew this day would come. Just watch the master at work.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling you don't actually know how to cook
I
Saizo.
was not expecting it to be Saizo.
If it is, I'll be very surprised. He doesn't seem like the person to be like that. Just because I cook myself, I almost became a chef, so it's like... Well, not like became one, but I actually went to culinary school, so it's like... He doesn't really strike me as somebody that would be a cook, just because of the fact of, well, I ran into a bunch of different types of people in that school, so it's like... He was not one of the, I guess, archetypes that I saw while I was there. I guess that's the way to say it. But, interesting.
And why not? Ash and I always took turns on meal prep back when we lived together.
You didn't live together very long, from what we know, but okay.
Go figure.
Alright, you little gremlins. What are you hungry for?
Hamburg steak!
Oh, well, okay, that's an easy one.
Ooh, not bad. I make a mean Hamburg steak myself. Probably best to boil it. I know a butcher who could get us some Wagyu.
Okay, so he knows his things. That's a little expensive, though, don't you
You
think?
kids know what A5 grade is? No, I'm not talking school or algebra. A5 grade meat.
Do the kids know that?
That's way too rich for our tastes. I'll do the shopping.
Okay, so he's more fancy cook, like, yeah, that's definitely not, it's way too much for the orphanage. Unless Saizo's paying. But, okay. Yeah, Wagyu I've never had it, but I've heard it tastes really good. But, yeah, I've never had it. That's a little expensive.
Markets usually have ground beef on sale this time of day.
That's good to hear.
May I help?
Sure, Fig. I don't know if you'd be able to help a lot, but you can definitely help. Everyone's allowed to help here.
Cooking doesn't exactly seem like part of the Aion skill set.
It's something she can learn.
When I'm controlling Mimi, I use my leftover processing to study.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
Whoa, Fig. You're learning all this new stuff without me? I'm getting left behind here.
Well, to be fair, you could use a little bit of that while you're fighting. You don't have to fight at your full capability every time, I guess. Even though it's probably good to definitely be fighting at your best, but still, technically, you could do that while you're just walking around.
I'm perfectly capable of doing things on my own, you know.
Fair enough.
I guess it'd be pretty easy to multitask like that, but...
Sure, Fig. Let's work together on this.
Yeah, we could definitely see what we could do.
All right.
Oh, I want to have something cute.
Have something cute? What do you mean, like a dessert?
Then we'll arrange the vegetables in a cute pattern.
I guess that's a way to do it.
Oh, the steak. We can make it into a Mimi shape.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
Who's Mimi?
A cartoon character we created. You could definitely see it when we make the vegetables.
You'll see. For now, Arrow will take care of the shopping, Saizo will attend to the rice, and I will prepare some miso soup.
Miso is actually not bad, by the way. I've had that before. It's actually really good.
On it.
Understood.
She's really taking charge.
Yeah, she definitely is. She's definitely been doing her research, like she said.
And Melody can...
Well, Melody, I would actually think wants to do something here. We've seen that she cares about, like these kids and stuff. It's just that she's got a rough exterior, but she definitely cares about kids more than she does adults, from what we can kind of tell.
What, me?
Can you read me a story?
Oh, it's that girl. Okay, so it looks like Melody and her are gonna get a little bit of time together, maybe.
What?
Please?
I suppose Melody can entertain the children.
Yeah, you want to do that, Melody? It'd give you some time to kind of do your own thing, and, well, maybe it'd give you some time to actually do some bonding for once.
Are you seeing this, Pig? This is a whole new Melody.
Ringo, commit all this preparation to memory. You'll be on cooking duty next time.
Noted. I don't know if Ringo can cook, though, but okay.
Sure. Ugh, I'm exhausted.
Your social battery all out?
Nice going, Melody. Turns out behind that sharp tongue of yours, you're actually pretty caring, huh?
You don't have to tease her like that.
What? The way you handled those kids, you know? I wasn't doing anything special.
Uh-huh. Yeah, totally not.
No, I think you were.
Nice trying to hide it, though.
What, you too, Arrow? Lose the grin. It's making me sick.
Well, it's cool. It's cool seeing you actually have a heart in there, deep down. Because you definitely try and keep it hidden, that's for sure.
You know that girl you were reading to, Ichika? She's actually really hard to please.
That's interesting to know. I guess she's pretty shy.
I don't think I've ever seen her smile like that before. I appreciate you looking out for her.
I'm telling you, I didn't do anything.
Well, honestly, just doing something is more than enough, honestly, Melody. You may not think it, but, well, it does more wonders than you actually expect.
Sorry I'm late. Rude of me, seeing as I called you over.
Oh, hey, Raven. I was wondering when you were going to show up. I still don't know if I can trust you, though. I'm going to be honest. I'm still holding out on that. Until I see full proof that I can trust him, I'm going to be a little wary still. So far, he's been doing good on that. I feel a little bit more trustworthy of him now. But that scene that we saw in Melody's second floor is still getting to me on that, honestly.
Welcome back, Raven. Also, I'd like to apologize. I ended up making dinner without asking permission.
I don't think he minds that at all.
No. I'm the one who should apologize. And thanks. The kids seem really happy. That's all that matters.
That's true.
Yeah, Raven's great when it comes to curry, but everything else, well, it's nothing to write home about.
Laid a little in there, aren't you?
I think you ought to change your perspective, Arrow. The real problem is that my curry's so great, nothing else compares.
Really?
Sure, I guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah, sure, buddy. You're just trying to pump yourself up there, bud.
See?
Uh-huh.
Then again, I guess my cooking can get a bit samey, huh?
Yeah, it's called make some other dishes, bud, and try out new things. It's not that hard. I know some people see cooking as hard, but honestly, it's pretty simple. You just learn new recipes, and then it's just a little bit of memorization. And then you just go from there, just search up new stuff online, and then try it out. And then once you cook it a couple times, then you can start kind of experimenting with the different spices that you learn. It's pretty simple, but sometimes it could be hard, I guess, depending on the dish. If you're not used to it, you should always do more easier dishes and build yourself up, though. So, it's not too bad.
If you guys don't mind, do you think you could swing by again sometime, like you did today?
Of course.
You don't mind?
Of course not. The kids would love to see you.
Yeah, I would definitely have to agree there. Especially that one for Melody.
The kids. Sure. I suppose every now and then wouldn't hurt.
Just don't forget we've got a job to do. That's our top priority.
True. That is true. But we'll definitely make some time here.
Yes, of course. I know that.
I wonder if it'll build soul level or not going here. I'm not too sure on that one.
I was overjoyed, even though the activity in question had no relation to Aion's mission.
Well, you're allowed to have joy, Fig. Plus, I think that Covenant might be helping out with that too, to be fair. Because it's, supposed to be connected to a human soul. So maybe that's kind of pushing it further? And honestly, we don't know what Melody's covenant actually does, because it's in Fig, and each one does something different, so I'm actually kind of curious what her covenant actually, does. Honestly.
It's gotten pretty late. We better get down to business.
Oh yeah, we should look into what we can for that, honestly. We'll obviously tell Raven what happened to Mangetsu too, to be fair.
Right. First, about Mangetsu?
Yeah, he's not kicking anymore.
I can fill us in on that one.
Yeah, he's not feeling too good.
So Mangetsu's dead. Alright, I'll make sure Yatagarasu gets the news.
Yeah, it'd probably be best for them to know.
Thanks.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, what do you want to tell us?
Yatagarasu's investigation has identified what we believe to be Iron Mask's hideout.
Iron Mask's hideout, you say? Okay. What about it?
It's an abandoned complex in Ozaki. Ozaki Hope Towers, it's called.
Hope Towers? Why would... That's weird. Why would he stay in a place called Hope? Of all people to think of Hope, you would think would be Yatagarasu would take over a place like that. But for some reason, someone that doesn't believe in hope whatsoever and, wants to recreate the world in a different image and, start it over, you would think wouldn't want a place called Hope. Okay. Unless he's thinking of his hope, I guess.
Real estate really took a turn for the worse over in those parts, so a lot of the buildings were left unfinished. Couldn't make a profit if you tried.
Really?
Perfect place for the bad guy to set up his secret lair, though.
That is true.
And how reliable is this info?
That is a good question there, Ringo.
One of our agents confirmed seeing Iron Mask and Zenin go in and out.
Doesn't really mean it's a hideout, the main base or anything. It just means it's a place that they frequent.
That's odd.
But it is definitely odd.
I agree.
I'd previously tried to track Iron Mask through the city's surveillance cameras.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm surprised you did that with the fact that you said it would take too long to do something like that.
But I wasn't able to find any trace of him. Possibly because he was being careful. So why now all of a sudden?
That is weird.
I was wondering about that as well. Maybe he's trying to lure us in.
I would probably agree to that one. If he can lure us away, it'd probably do him wonders, honestly. Hopefully that's not what he's planning, because that'd be really bad for us.
It's possible. We do have one of the covenants, after all.
That is true. And I'm surprised he would know we have one, too.
Then it's too dangerous. We'd be walking right into his trap.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of going into a trap like that either.
Maybe. But we don't have any other options. This is probably all we're gonna get.
Plus, why would we go after Zenin when there's no, new moon? We don't want to go anywhere near Zenin without that new moon available.
Ringo's right.
Hold up.
Don't get in my way.
Melody, no running to your death. We can't fight him no matter what happens right now.
I think you're gonna want to hear this. You want to kill Iron Mask, right?
That is true. Still curious why you went from love to kill on him, though. That, whatever that story is in the Soul Matrix is definitely going to give us some pretty interesting information, I think, from what we've seen so far.
This had better be good.
Yeah, I'll let you be the judge of that. I went to the Gomaden and asked about the Zoma's weakness. Apparently, Zoma are sensitive to the phases of the moon, and weakest at each new moon.
Okay, so Ringo finally told everybody on that. I was surprised we didn't tell anybody about that beforehand. Or, it would already be told to everybody, because I thought everyone would be with Ringo. So I guess when we go out and about, we're by ourselves most of the time. So that's interesting to know.
Well, we know the place. Now we just gotta wait for the right time.
Yep, but when's the next new moon, though?
Alright, then we'll go on the next new moon. Make sure you don't jump the gun, Melody.
Yeah, be very careful.
Obviously.
Plus, we don't know if the new moon's gonna work. But it's something, at least.
What's wrong?
Yeah, you okay, Fig?
What?
It's written all over your face. Something's bothering you. Was it something in our conversation?
Yeah, was it?
No, that's not it. Just
what?
I heard from Arrow about Komodori's other side.
Ah, yeah.
You were so kind to the children, and they all looked so happy. I guess I just misunderstood. You're still bound up in the summoner's karma.
I guess so.
Guess I am.
But I know my first impression of you wasn't wrong. You really care about those kids, and you take them seriously. That's why they respect you so much.
Yeah, that's right. I would agree to that.
That kindness is what they see in you. It's why they all want to be like you.
True.
How much longer are you going to do this?
That's a good question, actually. How long do you want to, make more summoners and stuff like that?
Until I'm ordered to stop.
Till the very end, then.
Then, I will use my own power. I will find a way for you to live in peace with the children.
Or at least try. I think that's at least what we could say. At least try and see what we can do.
Are you seriously suggesting I use Aion for something that's self-serving? You need to calm down.
Well, it's not really self-serving. Getting rid of danger in the world is not really self-serving. It's more of helping make a more peaceful world.
I'm perfectly calm. And it's not self-serving if we want the same things.
True.
You don't want these children to have to fight. We can agree on that much, can't we?
Well, yeah, that is pretty true there. Even that part, too.
There's still so much you don't know.
Yeah, Aion doesn't really know anything about the summoners. That was something we learned. We're starting to understand them, though, I'm pretty sure. But it's deep down, there's still stuff that even Aion still doesn't understand.
Of course. I'm a newborn.
Well, not really, but technically.
If the kids are that important to you, then I suggest you wait before you make your move.
Tell me why.
Don't forget that Aion and Yatagarasu stand on different sides in all this.
How do we stand on different sides?
If you cross a line on your own, it could spark more conflict than you realize.
Really? How would that be?
I suppose I'd rather not make myself unwelcome here.
Right? You're talking to the wrong guy anyway. I just work here.
How would that be? No, it's more Phantom Society. But okay. I don't know how we're on opposite sides here. Technically, we're still, kind of, near, I would say, the same side, at least, but apparently we're closer to being rivals in a way, which I don't understand that one. Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
So you don't intend on being their agent again?
I guess not.
Not if I can help it. Oh, but it's not as noble as I'm sure you're thinking.
Then what is your reason?
Yeah, what is your reason, Raven?
I burned down a village once. A covert operation in a foreign country.
Foreign country?
The mission was to purge a village that had been corrupted by a demon's influence.
That's interesting.
I killed everyone there. The kids, the elders. I told myself it was all necessary. All for the mission.
Interesting that it specifically burned down the village. Another thing with fire. Something I've noticed that's a big, theme in this game. Fire has been, one of the most dangerous things in this world so far in the storytelling. Is something I've noticed.
And at some point, I guess I dropped my comp. I saw it on the ground, and suddenly it just looked grotesque. As horrific as any of the bodies.
Huh.
And that's when I realized I couldn't fight anymore.
Really?
So Yatagarasu put me out to pasture. Once they saw I'd changed, they made room for me here and put me to work as a teacher.
Really?
You pushed yourself too hard, that's all. You tried to do your job.
He definitely tried, I think. Still a little unfortunate that that ended up happening, though.
And for what?
Good question there, bud.
You really are a kind soul. You don't want all this violence to continue, right?
I would think so.
I don't know.
You don't know.
But I know I want the kids out of it.
That would definitely, that would definitely be the best thing.
And if anything ever threatens their happiness, I'll pick the comp back up if I have to.
That's good to hear.
Thank you for speaking with me.
About Arrow.
What about Arrow?
Huh?
I haven't seen him smile and laugh like that in a long time. He's happy with you, so... Thank you.
No problem. But that's more Ringo than it is Fig.
Choosing not to fight doesn't make you weak.
True.
It made you a good person.
I would have to agree.
I can fight so you don't have to. So the children don't have to.
You gonna join us on our missions now? Or are you just saying that just because, technically you're fighting with us? Got him silent there.
There's still Hamburg steak. We saved some for you. If you didn't get any dinner, it's waiting.
Yeah, if you're hungry, might as well eat something, bud. You need to eat too, if you want to take care of the kids here.
Are you done talking yet?
I think so.
Hey, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
You're the one who's always reminding us to say thank you.
Fair enough.
Fine. You got 10 minutes, then back to bed.
Okay, thanks everyone.
No problem, little buddy. Oh, I get a choice here. Never seen Melody like this, that's a +8. Is there life in the cards for Arrow? That's a new side to Sizo. Let's do 8 points into Arrow, I think. I think that's a good one to do. Is this life in the cards for Arrow?
You think this is in the cards for you too, Arrow? A life like Raven's?
Yeah, is this what you want?
What? Me?
Yeah, you want to live a peaceful life like this, eventually?
Well, it'd be nice. But only after we finish the fight.
Oh, Melody walked off. Also, we got another soul level for Ringo, which is good to see.
You're so stubborn. You really gotta learn to be more flexible.
Miss?
There's Ichika again. Maybe we'll get to see more of her now, because we didn't really get to see what Melody and her really talked about with the book and everything.
Well...
When are you gonna visit next?
Good question there, Ichika.
Oh, I really don't know.
Probably soon. Poor kid.
Look, if I ever drop by again, then I'll read you another story, okay?
Totally not a softie.
Oh, thank you, miss.
We mustn't overstay our welcome. Let's go.
Yeah, I think it's about time we head back.
Say goodbye, everyone.
See ya! Thanks for visiting. Bye!
Made it. This place really takes a lot out of me.
But it's nice seeing you at least get to have a good time, Melody. It's better for you this way. Back to the safe house, I think, from here. A few days later. What now, though?
Well, we've got a nice moonless night ahead of us. You guys ready? Everyone have their demons set? Tonight, We end this.
I doubt this would be the end. I'm gonna be honest there. We're definitely getting closer, but I doubt this would be the end.
You don't need to tell me. I've been waiting for this.
I think at least Zenon's end is definitely maybe closer. But Iron Mask, doubt it. I doubt that one.
Very patiently, I might add. I was worried you were gonna run off without us.
Well, you did spend so long talking and chatting and joking around. If you wasted any more of my time, I might get upset.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure there, Melody.
And you wouldn't want that, would you?
Yeah, sure.
Save the murder glare for the actual fight. Come on, let's head to the Ozaki Hope Towers.
Ozaki Hope Towers is definitely where we need to go to next. Thing is what are we gonna find in there? Oh, Saizo, you okay?
Ash, are you there too?
I honestly really hope Ash isn't there. I would really not want to get into a real fight with her. Okay, you can now navigate to Ozaki Hope Towers from the city map. New gate for Arrow has now been unlocked, and a new request for has come to Club Cretaceous, and new hangout events. Okay, cool. So now we got that situated, and that's good because we needed to get that done. Okay, Club Cretaceous I think is where we should go. We also are the right level to continue Nana's story too, by the way. So we should definitely go about that soon here too. Thing is though, when will we get the chance? Because I don't know if we'll finish all the Club Cretaceous today or not. So maybe we'll end up doing 2 rounds of this before we start doing anything for the Soul Matrix. Because these will give us points for Soul Matrix later. Because of the fact that some of these add extra dialogue for the hangouts and stuff like that. But let's see here. I guess we'll start with a girls' night out.
As to this request.
You received another request from the detective you helped with the Phantom case. Another series of strange incidents has occurred, and he would appreciate your assistance once again. So the Phantom of the Miasma quest person. It would seem people are starting to take note of your previous accomplishments. That comes with its own challenges, however.
There may be a catch.
This request may act as sort of a trial for you. Please handle it logically and with care. Okay, mirror pendants. Okay, we'll take it.
I humbly ask this of you.
As usual, you can ask the client for more details. He should be in Shinsando. Raiders of the Lost Gift. What is that supposed to be? Raiders of the Lost Ark? Okay.
As to this request.
That request is from Yume, the part-timer at De La Mancha. Oh, her again? I had asked to be you to assist her with a previous case, but it seems she's been troubled by demons once again. This sort of thing is not uncommon, mind you. Many people naturally possess a strong spiritual presence, making them that much more prone to misfortunes of this nature. It would appear she is one such person, precisely the type that would require the aid of a summoner. Okay, Yume, which is going to be price drops at De La Mancha. That's actually really nice. I'll take it.
I humbly ask this of you.
My thanks. I suggest you head to De La Mancha and get the details directly from her. And a brooch, a fresh start in me. This is definitely for Zafiro
The client
with Mannequin. Seems you've got another request from Mannequin. As I'm sure you surmise by now, he's after the last of the 3 accessories. I'll let you decide whether or not to accept it. Okay? Mannequin level 30, Zafiro prices drop again.
I
Definitely.
Ask this of you.
Actually, wait, no new prices, or new items, just price drops. That's interesting. Very well. Please head to Zafiro. Master and Apprentice.
The client is...
You have another request from Zatara. She's like to see you in Monsai Realm. Like in the previous request, she's asking for your assistance with some comp upgrades. But I believe something deeper down troubles her. Level 34, I think we can do that. More upgrades at the Compsmith, definitely.
I humbly ask this of you.
Regardless, good luck. You'll find her at the Compsmith naturally. Deepest mysteries of creation.
Do you understand?
This request comes from Victor. Sounds like he's made something of a breakthrough just the other day. Is it about the Zoma? Count yourself lucky to his trust. Or is it just because of the creature we gave him? You'll find it can help to maintain connections with specialists like himself, sometimes in unexpected ways. As with his previous request, it seems he's asking your help to procuring certain research materials. 90,000 and another cut in the compendium cost. Not bad.
I humbly ask this of you.
With all that said, please make your way to Cirque de Gomadon. A Christmas memory.
As to this request.
This request involves helping a client locate someone. However, the target of her search sounds like someone you know quite well. As such, I decided that you would be best equipped to help her. Really? Reward ? From Akko. Isn't that the one summoner that we've been doing missions for? For like taking out certain things and certain other summoner?
I humbly
think
ask
so.
this of you.
This client should be waiting for you in Shinsando. Please make your way there, Ringo. In the
Allow
Little
me to
Sister.
explain.
The client for the request is a woman who works at the Cabaret Club in Karakucho. It seems she's searching for her older brother, who has recently gone missing. This country has seen no shortage of disappearances, and many of them, this one included, are in fact the work of a demon.
The power of a
Saving
summoner is
people
required.
from such a fate is yet another important role summoners play. Okay. Interesting.
I humbly ask this of you.
You'll find the client in Karakucho. Please speak with her for more details.
Do you have any
Okay,
other business?
there we go.
I bid you good
Got
luck.
all our requests now set up. Now it's time to, I guess, start looking around. Okay, so based on what we can see, one's in Karakucho, Shinsando, Roppo, Monsai, Shinsando. We got 2 in Karakucho, so I guess we should do that first. So the other one should be here then. So where's the... just a lady near the club. Okay. So they should be nearby. And obviously they'd have like a thing over their head. So we're looking for a Cabaret Club. So far I don't see her. But that doesn't mean that she's not out here. Just means we need to look a little closer. There she is. Okay. Hello, hostess.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening. I'm May. Have we maybe met at a shop somewhere or something? Huh? Madam Ginkgo. Wait, you're not here to help me find my brother, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I went to the police, but they didn't even bother hearing me out. They said they were too busy. My brother's a writer. No, it's not a huge gig or anything. He writes for an online newspaper. Lately, he's been all into this occult stuff, and that's gotten everyone hyped up. So he's been looking into places with spiritual power, that kind of thing.
Aw, but
The other day, he went to check out one of those spots and never came back. It was like he was spirited away. Nice drop there for spirited away. That's funny to see that. Just in general, just seeing anything for Studio Ghibli is interesting to see just randomly get dropped like that. Please, find my brother Ren. I'm counting on you.
help me out.
Where to look? Well, he did say he was gonna sneak into the abandoned central line. Okay, he's in the central line. Noted. Let's go to Della Mancha and figure out where that wants us to go.
Welcome to De La Mancha.
Okay, let's see what you got, buddy.
This is the worst. It's infernal. Ringo, perfect timing.
Actually,
Believe it or not, I had another super important thing stolen from me. I recently saved a ton of money from working here to buy a birthday present for my little brother. But on the way home, I heard a strange noise shuffling up behind me. Totally took me by surprise. Shuffling may not be the word. Maybe rustling? No, wait. It was more like a whoosh. I was able to chase the thief down this time too. I may not look like it, but I'm actually pretty athletic.
but
Before I knew it, though, they disappeared down line 14 in some abandoned subway. It's off limits, so I I wasn't able to go after them. Yeah, you're supposed to be like an expert when it comes to this kind of stuff, right? That's what Miss Ginko says.
I'm begging you, just this once.
Please, Ringo, you gotta swoop down there and catch the thief for me.
We'll definitely see what we can do. I'm wondering if it's still the Unmaraki, or not, Penguin Doll. Non-almighty attack, magic attack for one ally. Huh, that's interesting. And then a repel sticker for the physical version. Okay, so one's in line 14, one's in central line. Okay, noted. With that being said, we should definitely go, I guess we can go to Shinsando next, since Zafiro is where we need to go as well for Mannequin. So we can grab 2 of them there, and then go from there. Nope, different girl than I thought it was for the request.
Hey, hold on!
You're the woman who was with him, right? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me start over. My name's Akko. I work at a shop just nearby. The thing is, I saw you around the town the other day, and you were with someone who looked exactly like someone I used to know. It was a while back. I couldn't have been more than 8 years old. We were at the same orphanage, and he was my first love. You talking about Arrow? But he got transferred to another orphanage really quickly. I sent him letters, but I never got any replies. I've been worried about him all this time. I didn't know if he was taken away or if he was in trouble. I went to all the worst case scenarios. Please, could you ask if he's willing to meet with me here? You don't know who I mean. The guy who was with you at Bar Hydron. He's got short hair, wears sort of dark clothes. Sounds like she's talking about Arrow. You should go to Hydron and ask him about this. Okay, we can do that. New hangout event has now been unlocked. Okay, so it looks like we need to do a hangout event to get that one done.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, let's get to good old Mannequin here. See what he's got to say.
You came. I've been waiting so long, I was beginning to think you weren't coming. You know the deal, right? It's Eliza's brooch I'm after. But it seems they made even fewer of those than they did the earrings. And I couldn't find the lead this time around.
Please.
Please. I'll do anything, to have it.
Huh?
Why do I want it so badly? Have we seen how cute it is? Mannequin is cute. Cute equals Mannequin, now and forever.
Right?
If I'm not cute, am I even me? Think about it. Anyhow, I'll leave it to you.
Over here.
I suggest heading somewhere with a lot of people and seeing what you can learn.
A lot of people. Okay. Noted. What do you got new, by the way? Anything specifically for certain characters, or just upgrades? Looks like completely... Yeah, looks like completely just upgrades, pretty much.
Are you
I was curious.
still here? See ya.
Okay. Noted. If I were to go to Bar Hydron, would it immediately let me do that one? I'm not sure. Also, there's another one here, but let's go to Bar Hydron first. I'm just curious.
Welcome.
Okay, new hangout available. Drink with allies. Who should you call? Doesn't look like I can just do Arrow's one. Okay. I don't know if that is the one, honestly. It could be a different one. Because we have so many of those hangouts that we accumulated throughout the chapter. Let's do you first. Didn't think you'd show up. You got guts, I'll give you that. What? Don't act so surprised. I know all there is to know.
Listen here.
There's been a number of dine and dash incidents in Karakucho as of late. The perpetrator, a green-haired woman, about 20 or so, dressed in flashy clothing. It's weird. Naturally, that sounds familiar, so I searched the security footage. Who do you think I found? So how about it? Still gonna play dumb? A crime's a crime, no matter how petty. And though I'm not one to let you off the hook, I actually don't really have time for this. If you're sorry for what you did, then you can apologize to the store owners in Karakucho and pay what you owe. What? What are you even talking about? I'll let you off with a warning this time, so long as you pay a visit to both this ramen stall and the convenience store. Not like I needed to tell you where to go, though. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but okay. What request was that? Let's see, a girls' night out. Christmas memory, little sister. Was it girls' night out? Yeah, girls' night out. Weird. Okay. That's interesting. Well, we definitely didn't do that, so I don't know where he's getting that idea, but okay.
Welcome.
Well, let's look into arrows and see what we can do here. I'm kind of curious if it will be the first one or not. Let's see. Maybe we can get lucky and we don't have to go through all of these right now. Because I would like to do these later. Well, let's see.
Arrow.
Hey, Arrow. How much do you remember from when you were a kid?
Whoa.
Okay, this might be it. From when I was a kid, tough to say. I think my memory's pretty good, though.
Does the name Akko ring a bell?
Akko, huh? Yeah, it does. I remember.
Really?
I think so. Only one person I could think of, back to who has that name.
Brings back memories.
I was still at the orphanage at the time. I have this really nice memory of Christmas
Back
Day.
then.
I was pretty frail, frequently got fevers as a kid, and unfortunately, one of those times fell on Christmas. While everyone was having fun at a Christmas party, I was lying down in the next room. Remember being really out of it, but it was hard not to listen in on everything. That's when she brought me some cake.
She being Akko.
Yep, just two of us sat there eating cake, in the dark so teachers wouldn't find out.
That's a nice memory.
Right.
Yeah, and it's one I won't forget, to tell the truth. I don't think I ever could.
Well then, if you were able to reunite with Akko, what would you do?
Well.
I couldn't.
No. That's not what I meant. It's just a what-if kind of thing.
There is no what if. I just can't. Memory with Akko is so precious to me, but it's in the past. The me of today is a lot different from how it used to be. The world I live in, the way I live, everything's changed. Even if I were able to see Akko, we got to spend all this time reflecting, what then? It's not like I could ever go back. It only caused pain in the end. Rather than be saddled with all that, I think it'd be best if we just never saw each other again.
Aren't you thinking about this too hard? If you want to see her, just do it.
You're probably right, but it was because of my weakness back then that I let Kabaraki down. I won't repeat that mistake. That's why
I see. I gotcha.
You have 3 points for that one. Sorry, Ringo.
Why are you saying sorry?
I'm just real sorry. It's okay, bud. Okay, what do I do with her then? Well, I guess we'll talk to her then.
Hey.
Hi, what'd he say? Ringo gave her Arrow's answer. Oh, so it didn't work out. Yeah, I get it. We weren't together that long after all. I bet he's got a girlfriend now. I don't want to barge into his life and make things complicated. Okay, yeah, I'll be okay. At least I know he's happy. Thank you. I think I can move on now. You obtained a heart anklet. That's sad.
See ya!
Oh, that's from the shop I work at. It's for men, so I'd like you to give this to him. If that's okay, I mean. Let's see if it's a specific item just for him. Because it sounds like it might be. Let's see. It was the heart anklet, right? Yep, arrow only. -7 strength. Okay, mostly gives him agility. Looks like it's not really good for him though, compared to what we already have. But interesting though. Like you said, I guess it makes him weak. Thinking about old times. So I guess it kind of shows in the item. But that's interesting. We'll definitely hold on to it. But, interesting though, nonetheless. Okay, from there though, let's look at our request. What have we not looked into? Obviously the comp, and then Victor. Okay, so that's where we should go next to get those marked down. So let's go to Tatara first, since we know that hers is definitely going to be really important. The more we can upgrade the comp, the better, and the more stuff we can get for the comp, well, the better
Yeah.
for later, too. Oh, Ringo, the Commander Skill mod is just about ready. Just listen up, and I'll give you the spiel.
What you think?
Master Conversion's the upgrade version of Conversion. This baby will let you change creatures from your whole party at once. Slick,
I
right?
recommend it.
That's pretty cool. Damage Condensers, your best shot for focusing up your Sabbaths. They'll only damage a single target, but it's gonna hit a hell of a lot harder. That's pretty cool, I like it. If you're all about buffs, then you're gonna want to turn extension. It won't always activate, but when it does, your buffs are gonna last longer.
Give me material.
That sounds pretty good. That's about it. Like I always say, you're gonna need some totem memory and some creature materials as well. Drop by whenever you got them.
Welcome!
Okay, cool. So new upgrades have been added for Ringo. Okay, 60,000. Don't have Beast Paws though. Who's it for? Nekomata. We haven't even ran into that yet. We know what it is though. McCoy and Mothman. Surprised we don't have those. But okay, interesting.
Need anything else?
Let's talk to you though, Jatara. Clip these wires here and God. No, that's bunk. Oh, you guys. Sorry, I'm kind of all over the place right now. If I just found a way to make this work, I could really sing.
Anyhow.
Well, anyways, I need to, need a hand collecting some data in the field. Same deal as last time. But this time, you'll be going after a Quetzalcoatl. Go kill 3 of them, and make sure you do it with gunfire. Okay, so Quetzalcoatls. I don't think they're weak to that either, so that's going to be interesting. Okay, we don't know where those are, so we need to go into the 3rd floor before we can work on that. Well, that's the plan, so go get it. Okay, fair enough.
Better see you back here.
So that's been situated, and now we just need to deal with, obviously, Robo Realm. So let's go to Surf to Gomedon, and let's go see Victor, and get that situated. Then we can start working on our requests, and, well, starting on it. We're definitely going to have to spend a couple, obviously next episode doing some as well. But, let's see what Victor has to say.
So here you are at last. I was beginning to think that the Zoma had made a meal of you. In all my years I've rarely felt this kind of excitement. Perhaps it's partly thanks to you, an able assistant to stir my scientific curiosity. Now then, our starring role tonight, we're going to Asparis of the demonic family Yoma.
Oh, we're actually going to make a Yoma.
Your task is just as it has always been. Off you go.
So we're actually going to make a Yoma? Really? That's interesting. Of all things to be a Yoma, I didn't even think Asparis was one, honestly. So it's a human-made demon based on how they say it, but I don't see her as one we have, actually, the capabilities of making right now. I know I could make one, but I don't see it. Also, what are their weaknesses, by the way? Wind and ruin. Good to know when we do run into them later. Let's see. So far, I'm not seeing anything fancy for anything. I do like that we see, trying to remember name, Yukiko's main persona here, though. That's always cool to see. But honestly, nothing of the note for getting Asparis right now. So I'll have to wait till later for that one, too. But that's always fine. We'll always get into that later. But now that we got that situated, that's definitely... Do you have new stuff, by the way? I'm just curious on Mystiques. Okay, you have 5 now. Okay, that's worth it. What rank do we need for it? C. That's definitely worth going for. Is that for all of them? Seemingly, yes. Except for healing, obviously. But that's good. Cool. Okay, I'll keep that noted then. But with that now done, I guess we go... Actually, yeah, what would be the best one to go to do right now? Honestly, something like the Bruche one might be the best. Kirakucho's usually a good place to find information, or maybe I could go check Club Cretaceous. Oh, okay, we can just go back to where we came from for it, I guess. That's a good one to do, I guess. Interesting of all places for us to go back to would be the place that we got the mission from.
Welcome.
But maybe... well, maybe outside, actually. Let's check. Outside of Club Cretaceous? Not really seeing it. Let's try just talking to Madame Ginkgo, then.
Oh.
The war against Phantom Society grows more brutal by the day. Their shrewdness is what makes them so dangerous. You do well not to underestimate them. Okay, so that didn't do anything.
Do you have any other? I bid you.
So it's not for Ginkgo, but it did say nearby it, right? It's strange that, well, I guess anybody nearby could be somebody. Maybe
Hello.
you. Do you know Madame Ginkgo, the owner of Club Cretaceous? Okay, you're just talking about Madame Ginkgo. You're always here. What about behind? We haven't had anything back here in a while, so maybe this is possible for... Nope. Okay, worth a shot, though. It's definitely not going to be those guys, because they're always there. Well, based on that, then, I guess we just talk around, then. Let's see. Yeah, just... maybe I could check. It doesn't really help, though. I guess just talk to a couple people around here, then.
What's up?
Looks like... oh, here it is. Okay. Hey, are you a fan of mine? Appreciate taking the time to say hello, but I'm in a bit of trouble right now. I'm looking for something a treasure of mine. It's this brooch. Well, it's not around here, and I imagine it's in that building. I'd rather not go back alone, though. Sure, help him look for it. Huh? No. I couldn't ask a fan to do that. I'm the one who lost it, so it's only right that I find it. Think so. Okay, so I have to say Madame Ginkgo.
I getcha.
Huh? So, she's over at Club Cretaceous. I've never heard of her. Thanks, think I'll pay her a visit. Okay. New request from, Club Cretaceous. So it pushes it further, then. That's interesting.
Good to see you.
Okay, request. Glory days. That request is from someone who you introduced to Club Cretaceous to. The client, Ed, is something of a celebrity, mostly known for his work in the movie industry. It seems there are many celebrities in his family. His grandmother especially is famous for her performance as the leading role in the movie Eliza. Oh. That's a little bit of a precious item to take, wouldn't it? However, as of a few years ago, he primarily uploads videos on the internet. The job is, to find a certain brooch. It would seem that it is something important to him. Yeah, that would make sense. For Ed in Kirakucho. Okay.
I humbly ask this of you.
The client is in Kirakucho, somewhere near here.
Do you
okay.
I bid you
I guess
good
we
luck.
just head back out then. So it's a double quest then. That's interesting.
What's up?
Huh? You're the one who told me about Cretaceous. I see. If that's how it is, then I guess I'll be counting on you. My name is, I'm sure you already know already. Yep, Ed.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't seem surprised. Do you know who I am? Not know who I am. I'm the actor Ed. I was the lead in Devil's Child. I'm sure you've heard of it. You don't know that one either. I guess it was 5 years ago. Generational gap and all.
By the way.
Well, anyways, there's something I need you to find. It's a brooch. My grandmother starred in an old movie called Eliza. The brooch was used in that movie. She gave it to me as a lucky charm when I made my debut as an actor, but I dropped it somewhere. I may have dropped it at the Ozaki Hope Towers when I was filming my test of courage video for YouTube. When I went before, there were other people with me. I don't have the guts to go by myself. Please help me find it. I'll give you a reward. Okay, so we can't do that one then. So Zafiro and that one is locked for now then. Good to know. So let's mark that down then. For stuff that, so it's not saying update anymore. Okay, so basically I guess just Kirakucho should be the one we should do then. So, girls' night out. Okay. So we need to go to the ramen shop. I think this is one of them.
Welcome!
Welcome. Hey, hold on. You're the girl who ran off without paying. Time to pay up. It was nice to see how much you enjoyed the food, but you still owe me. I'm gonna need 550 yen, or I can't serve you anymore. Okay. I don't know why we need to pay you when we didn't even eat from you, but okay. Thanks. Make sure you pay from here on, okay? Okay. I don't even know why you think I stole something from you, but okay.
Come on in.
You're that customer from last time. I haven't forgotten you, you know? I saw you swipe our merchandise. What do you mean you don't know anything about it? What, you have a twin or something? I highly doubt it. Well, technically we do. We have Fig, but okay. At any rate, I'm gonna need you to pay 550 yen to cover what you stole. Okay, so they stole 1,000 yen. Someone that looks like us? That's weird. Thanks, and please don't do that again. You paid the money like Masayoshi asked. You should report back to Masayoshi just in case. Okay, weird. That's a really weird one, but okay, I guess back to Shinsando then. Wonder why they think we stole something. Because I don't think there's many people that look like Ringo here.
It can't be.
You're back? But wait, what's going on here? I did hear from the stores in Kirakucho that you paid him back, and I believe him. But just now, I just got a report of the same thief appeared again in another location. It says the thief ran into the central line, but that's way too far away from here for it to be you.
Why?
Why? Two of the same person. That doesn't... Two of the same person? Okay, you know what? We'll go and check that into that then. I'm kind of curious about that now. Central line? That's where we're going. Thing is where is it? Because Central Line is huge. That could be a problem. Okay. We'll check one spot that I can think of. And if it's not there, I guess we'll do a cut. Basically. I think it's the best way to do it. But the thing is where could we look? Can't be that back area, right? Could be that room. Yeah, it could be that room. But if we don't go there, where else could it be? Could be this northwest path, too. Let's try this one. We'll check this first, and if it's not here, we'll do a cut for it. But if it isn't this one, yeah, I'm definitely going to have a little bit of searching to do. Hopefully we can find it. Of course, this guy, I'm going to wait for him to dissipate. Because they don't get back up, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, it's quiet? This doesn't seem to be anything to do here. Oh, apparently you can go back there, apparently. I completely forgot that was the lab. Oops.
Enemy.
Oh, hello, buddy. Well, because I didn't mean to get into a fight there, we're going to do a small cut, obviously. And I'm going to look into where that could possibly be, because I don't know off the top of my head, and this could be anywhere. So, BRB boys and girls, we'll do this one quest here, and then we'll end off today's episode. I think that's what we're going to do. So, with that being said, thank y'all for watching so far, and I'll see you guys very, very shortly. Okay, so we found it. It is actually near a portal, which is really good, so it made it a little bit easier to find it. But, yeah, that definitely looks like us. I guess that makes a lot more sense why we got called out there. We got a definitely scary looking Ringo down here. So let's see what's going on there. The demon that looks like Ringo, she must be the one causing trouble in Kirakucho.
Yikes.
Oh, so you found me. That's right, I'm Ringo. I'm you. They also call me Doppelganger.
Hey.
What do you think? This is where I live. Up until recently, I'd been alone. But the truth is, I saw you fighting the other day. You looked like you were having a lot of fun, and I guess I got jealous. So I borrowed your look, and went outside for the first time. Taking your appearance gave me courage. The outside world is so beautiful, and the food was amazing. I was so happy. But all anyone did was make faces at me. I was just trying to be happy, and all I got was a bunch of scary looks. I gotta ask, is it because I don't belong anywhere?
It's because you didn't pay for your stuff.
Money?
So...
You mean those round things you find on the ground? I need to give them back. I see. That's why they were mad. They didn't hate me at all.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I would get into trouble. I don't have any money, but here, you can have this. You obtained a Balm of Life.
Yeah.
Thank you, kind summoner. No problem. Huh. That should prevent any further incidents. Report back to Masayoshi. I wonder if you can fight that thing, then. I didn't look at the other option, just because, obviously the other one sounded better to me, because it's true, they just didn't pay. But, yeah, interesting. Okay. Well, that's now done. Thankfully that's an easy quest, so I thought that was going to be like a big fight or something, or, you know, just in general. Kind of curious what this has to say. Real estate prices plummeted during construction. This arrangement of high-rise buildings in Ozaki was abandoned and incomplete. Okay. Back to Shinsando, though. Let's go turn in our first actual request for today. Most of it was just collecting them, but good that we actually got one done.
Is that so?
You did catch the culprit. I see. I thought more about it, but the only explanation is that there was someone who looked exactly like you. It's a stupid occult theory, but to be honest, I don't want to believe it's true, but it probably is. I'm sorry for making false accusations the way I did. It's shameful for a detective. I'd like you to have this, as a token of an apology. You obtained a mirror pendant. Cool. Girls' night out, and that is now done. I really am sorry. It's perfectly fine, buddy. Okay, cool. So we got a mirror pendant for that. Kind of curious on what that does, because it's definitely a Ringo item. There's no way around that, right? I would think, at least. No, it isn't. It's just straight up an item. Well, 60 mana points and 5 intelligence, meaning we'll do more damage with special attack moves, which is not bad. Maybe you would like that more, honestly. Plus 5. Not bad. But interesting, though. Cool, okay. Well, good to at least look into it. But, with that being said, that's actually where we're going to end off today's episode. We're going to play it safe, don't want to go too far, and also I think we'll be able to get the other requests done in the next one. So, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. And with that being said, in the next one we will be continuing our request for Club Cretaceous, preparing for the Soul Matrix, and, well, getting ready for whatever's to come next when it comes to looking deeper into our allies and learning more and more about them. So, with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.